Good morning and welcome to this installment of Mike's Vehicle Vlogs. And I love the fact that maybe this is gonna air in like February or March. But today's January 6th and it's 8 degrees outside. So I haven't started this yet today, my 2011 Ford Escape. I'm gonna do a cold start here in a second, but I thought first maybe just because I hadn't done it in a couple weeks, I wanted to kind of check the oil, and I wanted to see what 8-degree oil looks like. It looks like regular degree oil. No, I'm kidding. Let me get my napkin out. Still perfectly full. Awesome. That's one thing that I've noticed about this car so far since I've had it. The oil level is always full. So that's really awesome. So yeah, it's what time is it? It's going on 9:33, and I have a doctor's appointment that I have to go to this morning. So, like I said, it's 8 degrees out. The snow and the cold, it goes away, it comes back. It goes away, it comes back. So we're gonna do a cold start. Since I have the hood open, let's do a cold start underneath the hood. How about that? I don't have a really good position, and I'm sorry, this might be the best that I can do. It might shake a little. Okay. Let's get this started. Awesome. The hood's extra heavy today. Had a lot of driving last night. You can see how bad the roads were when we were out. For a while, it looked like nobody had even taken care of the roads. I did manage to get my car washed. I don't know, maybe about a week ago. I took it through the car wash on one of our warmer days. Got rid of all the previous salt and grime, and now we're just back to having this current salt and grime. I'm just kind of waiting for my my car to warm up so I can be on my way. So I figure, while I'm still sitting here, I can maybe kind of talk about the new year. Now, like I said, this vlog is probably not going to be posted until maybe This vlog's probably not going to be posted until, you know, we're probably going to be in either February or possibly even March by the time this is posted. But, you know, it's January 6th. You know, we are now in 2017. And, you know, this is the year that I usually don't do or talk about this kind of stuff, but this is the year that I feel like, you know, I want to make some other changes, you know, in my life. Last fall, you know, I got married, and it honestly doesn't even really have anything to do with that, but like that's one of the changes that took place in my life recently. You know, I've got 2 goals in mind this year, maybe 3. I mean, I've always got that goal to continue, you know, obviously to continue making Mike's Vehicle Spotlight videos, and that's something, you know, that I really don't want to give up. In order to make a couple of these other changes, you know, for this year in my life, I kind of have to put in a little more work into other areas, if that makes any sense. So, I mean, I definitely want to keep up with Mike's Vehicle Spotlight. I don't know exactly how often I'll be able to do any Mike's Vehicle Spotlight videos. I mean, they're definitely going to keep coming. I'm just kind of, you know, over the last couple of years, they've been kind of, you know, sparse as it is. I haven't been doing as many videos a year as I used to. But if I can keep doing, you know, maybe at least 2, possibly 3 MVS features a month, then, you know, I'd be happy with that. That's kind of where I've been at the last 2 years at least, I think, is like almost 2 features a month. But one of the major things that I would like to do this year is, you know, I want to kind of be a healthier person. So that's one. I kind of started doing it last year, and I kind of fell off of that horse. But, you know, I started going to the gym, and I tried to go, you know, a couple times a week, and you know, just kind of get some exercise and stuff in, and I love doing it. But I don't know why, I just kind of quit doing it over the last couple months. I also need to eat better. I eat way too much fast food, and it's kind of hard to do. You know, my wife and I, we work opposite shifts all the time. We both work in retail, and we're both never home at the same time to cook dinner, you know, as often as we should be, or as we'd like to be. So, I mean, that's definitely one thing that I want to do is, you know, start eating better, and I definitely would like to get back into my my gym routine and stuff like that. And I know that's typically like everybody's first resolution for the new year, and I'm not even necessarily doing it to kind of follow everybody else's, you know, trend on that, but I just seriously, you know, sometimes I just feel really I feel really unhealthy, and I think it's because of the foods I eat and the fact that I just don't exercise like I used to. So that's something that I want to do. And the other change that I want to make is, you know, I definitely would like to change my career. I never really had a set career. I just kind of got stuck working retail for, you know, years. I've been at my current place of employment for 7.5 years now. You know, I work for a major retail chain, and they've been a great company, and I honestly love working for the company, but just the retail business alone, it's something that I just don't want to, you know, stay in. And the car's making all these funny noises, you know. So I don't want to really stay in the retail environment. This camera's probably gonna fall, but I gotta get going. For those of you who work in retail, you might know that, you know, retail is a very fast-paced environment, and it's things change in retail all the time, and I'm somebody who honestly doesn't really deal well with change if it's like beyond my control. As of right now, I want to change my career. I want to go back to school. I already kind of know what I want to get into, and I'll disclose that maybe at a later time, because I'm still looking into the schooling options, and like, you know, maybe once I actually get into you know, the classes or the school, then I'll make the announcement, and you know, we'll go from there. It's definitely something that I had thought about doing for, we're gonna play this game again. It's definitely something that I thought about doing for a while, but I think now this may be the time to actually go through with it. You know, the point that I'm at in my life. So we're gonna work on that, and that's kind of why I said, you know, maybe you know, the MVS features are gonna be kind of difficult to get back to, because, you know, if I end up going back to school for this, plus I work full time, I'm just gonna have to try to you know, do MVS as best and as often as I can. We might check up on the Malibu again. Like I said, it's been weeks since you know, you guys have actually seen the issue with my mom's Malibu, but I haven't checked up on any of that over the last couple days, or weeks I should say. So I might stop over there and check up on that, and I might film another vlog later today, an actual vehicle topic vlog, you know. So, but as of right now, I'm gonna go to my doctor's appointment, so I will see you guys in a bit. Even this morning so far, the roads are still very you know. At least they're finally treated a little bit better. There was a lot of slush and stuff over there. You can see the temp. We're at 9. Now we're at 10. Oh yeah. See, now this road looks a little bit better. It's like wet, but not as bad as what I just came across. I'm leaving my doctor's appointment, and I put my sunglasses on. Look. The thing broke off as I was putting them on. Okay, my wife's got to work in like an hour. I just got back. So I think I'm going to just move the car down and let this de-ice. Thieves. Cold start the Corolla. And the power steering pump tick is coming back, so I think that pulley is coming loose again. So, get that on. Let that warm up a little bit, and I'll brush the snow off and back it down the driveway for her. One thing that I want to look at on my car, and it's the only thing that has never worked since I've had it, was the back defroster. And I think I know why. What was that? Oh, bottle of water. Bottle of ice. I gotta clean my car out. I'm afraid to open that back hatch with all that snow on it. But I think there was, yeah, there it is. There was a decal on this window on the inside when I bought the car. And I think when they took it off, you can kind of see how some of those marks are a little bit lighter. I think they took apart the grid. Let's see, that's hanging. Maybe not. It's kind of hard. Yeah. So I think that destroyed the rear defroster right there. I wonder how I can fix that. It was Tinkerbell. It was a sticker of Tinkerbell that was there, so. I'll have to look into that, but I think that's why the rear defroster has never worked. It works along the top, like the first 2 grids work, but the rest of them don't defrost. So I bet that's why. So I'll have to look into that. Check out this gem that I found yesterday. Yeah, Gone in 60 Seconds, one of my all-time favorite movies. So good music. I love stuff from like the 90s and the early 2000s, you know. That'll be a vlog for another time, as we'll talk about my music interests, driving music, whatnot. This car looks like winter. Everything looks like winter. See, this is what good husbands do. It warmed up a little bit since I've been at the doctor's. It's like 12 degrees now. It's no longer 10. She needs new wipers, wiper blades. The sun's on this side, so everything's muffing off quite nicely. The penguin seats. You see the penguins nice and easy today. Side windows are still iced up pretty good. I think it's iced up on the inside. This car, we were in it yesterday. No matter how you have the heat on or anything like that, the condensation on the inside of the car is just terrible. So I think that froze on the inside. It's not the outside. Some of it is, but not all of it. See? It's not doing anything. There we go. Yeah, see, the noise is back. I just hope it doesn't break. Blower motor. See if it'll make our noise. CD player's not working. The CD player doesn't like to work on cold days. Maybe once it warms up. Yeah, see, that's all frosted on the inside. Warmed up a little bit, so she'll be leaving shortly. So. See. I is good husband.
You is good husband.
I is good husband. Car is defrosted.
Thanks.
I good husband. This is how you win brownie points. Okay. Okay, so I'm here now to check on the Malibu. It was all snow covered. Uncovered it already. Opened up the hood. Let's see what the oil level is and how well that seafoam is picking up all the dirt and debris in the engine. Yeah, it's kind of breezy out here. Still looks pretty good. Good color. It's not terribly dirty yet. Still looks pretty fresh. Yeah. And as of right now, it's still full. Looks like honey. she just said hadn't been started in days, and especially with how cold it's been the last couple nights, we're gonna have to get a cold start on this one also. So this vlog is just full of cold starts. Let's do one of these ones again, like I did earlier today. Let's see, try and get a... Don't have a good spot on this car. Maybe there. It might stay there. Not bad for a few days. Sounds good still. Awesome. I'll just let it run for a little bit since it hasn't been running for a while. It's good to see that the oil level's still full. What's the mileage on the oil now? Like I said before, my mom doesn't really drive as much as she used to. 70 miles on the oil, so I forget what it was at last time I checked it, like 20 some, so probably a little too soon to tell if there's going to be any major issues with the oil level, but so far it's still full. The oil still looks pretty good. We'll just let it run for a little bit. The roads are still pretty, covered with, ice and slush and stuff. So what I thought would be kind of interesting is to see how fast, traction control actually responds if I hit the gas a little harder. So you can see the lights flashing. My foot's like maybe halfway down the accelerator. So it tries to keep up a little bit, as you can tell. The systems like that, it's been a long time since I've had a car that actually offered anti-lock brakes or traction control, and it's been a while. So like actually driving a vehicle that has those again, you just really appreciate that kind of technology in certain situations, and it's amazing at how well technologies and vehicles have come where they offer systems like this, and they probably help prevent a lot of accidents or anything like that. It's just amazing systems that you have. Anti-lock, that works almost just as good. But the traction control, it's still trying to keep up. But yeah, I'm like, I really haven't slipped or slid forward, or anything like that. It works out really well. It takes a while to get used to though, especially with anti-lock, because I'm used to, obviously controlling my own brakes. And I'm doing that on purpose now just to demonstrate it. But systems like that, man, it's just how far technologies and vehicles have come. I know I'm talking about it like it's all new, but these are obviously programs that vehicles have had for years now. But just think of like my Aztec and my Grand Prix, neither one of those had either one of the systems, and nowadays it's almost like a standard on just about every car to have those systems, which is really good. So I don't know, I figured since the roads were terrible enough and I'm heading home, I thought it'd be kind of fun to demonstrate those programs, I guess. Alright guys, I'm home now, so I'm gonna wrap this vlog up. There's already a lot of stuff on this vlog. I'm wearing my sunglasses with a broken arm, if you can tell. They've they've been staying pretty good. I'll just make do with it until I fix them. But I hope you guys enjoyed some of today's you know, not really topics I want to say, but you know, just you know, got a couple of cold starts in there. Really wasn't expecting that to have them done, but you know, it's cold out. I guess I had to start some cars, so got some cold starts. I kind of gave you guys a little bit of you know, the updates and changes that I want to make in my life personally, and that was pretty much it. So I think the rest of the day, you know, I'll probably just work on this video, and I might actually film the one of the actual vehicle vlogs. I have another vehicle I want to talk about, so maybe I'll start that tonight. I don't know, we'll see. I gotta find some more nostalgic things to represent this vehicle, so that's probably what I'll do today. And if not that, then I'll probably just clean up my office or lounge around, do nothing. Fun fact, I rarely ever do nothing. I always have to stay productive somehow, and that's probably why there's so many of these vlogs being produced and they're not being put up in time, because I'm trying to find ways to space them out. But I always have to do something. I always have to be productive. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and also check out Mike's Vehicle Spotlight, which is the official vehicle touring segment that I post on this channel. I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Peace out. Do people still say peace out? I don't even know. Bye.